things about trading Forex is that you don't actually know exactly which trade is going to be a crazy winner or just another loss.
What's up, everybody? We are currently live.
We'll take away the weekly.
Trace back down to the order book. Then that price is going to be bullish.
Point sort of chasing the market. I was more than happy to stay flat.
Hello everyone.
What the kangaroo tell?
Always recommend trading on the 5 minute.
Some of these exotic pairs in pretty steady uptrend, making these higher highs and higher.
Mostly trend following.
The stimulus in a certain way.
Hello and welcome to A1 Trading YouTube channel. My name is EivindFX. I am from EivindFX on YouTube here. I'm here going to go through some charts with you today. So as we can see right now, we have Mr. Dollar in front of us. Very much welcome. Pound dollar to be specific. I hope that you have a fantastic trading day and week because yen pairs just went to take profit this week. But boom. Hey, come on, bro. What's going on here? Let's go through what we said. Well, I said at least. What I said, I can only talk for myself. What I said before October. So I've been digging through my what do you call it, my charts, and I found a chart that is pretty interesting that I posted. What is it? 29th of February. No, sorry, February. 29th of September 2021. That was the wrong side of everything, but there we go. And then apparently I need to do that, and then everyone can see that. So yeah, looking great. And how did pound yen do this month? Well, that was entries around 150.78. And we are currently at 154. And if you put on these targets that I have, and then I said I was trading, I guess it was trading around in this area here, around 150, 17. Is that 17? 150, like something here, give or take down there. Yeah, that's a good run, mate. So, yeah, fantastic. That goes for all the other yen pairs as well. You know, I don't have so much, what do you call it? Yeah, okay, maybe this one is better. Maybe this is a better chart to show you, by the way, people. That's always fun. Should I like find some kind of copy link, open link, copy, save image? That's always fun. And then I can, I don't know. Let's go through some charts instead, I guess. Open link. Does that matter? Does that help us? Ooh, ah. There we go. So I said up to 153.100, give or take, from 178. Tja. Charlie. So, other than that, the plans went well. How was actual trading? That wasn't that fantastic, but I think that I just need to look at the positive right now. I need to be positive. Yesterday was a bad day, mostly because I felt like the markets just ran away from me way too early, way too aggressively. I didn't get the entries I wanted around here. I wanted something like that, and then I never got the entry. And now price moved up 150 pips or whatever it is, and I'm like, or 300 pips, sorry, and I'm like, what happened? Right, 300 pips, give or take. 262. So look, what happened? Well, China said that they were going to take away sanctions, and that is very yen bearish. Sorry, very yen bearish. So I guess that is kind of what happens. So what are we going to do on pound yen now? Where is it going to go? Is it going higher? Is it going lower? Is this it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Denise, Date, and everyone else, hello, is that I don't know. I don't have a trade plan right now for this one. And why don't I have a trade plan? I'm supposed to be a trade plan master. What am I watching? I will go to that very time soon. What am I watching? Well, I'm actually watching dollar bullish. Because yen bearish has kind of gone, and I believe I said at the beginning of this month that we're gonna have dollar yen bearishness, and we got it. So yeah, cool, great. Now we just wait for things to happen. So if you're a yen buyer for whatever that reason is, you need to have some kind of reversal before you can sell it again. So right now, hands off, don't do anything. But yeah, what are you watching this week? I am actually trying to sell this thing here, and I took a trade a couple of minutes ago, and let's see if I can bring that up. It is on a small account, and I have $2 in profit. Woo! It is a very small. It's a 0.03 lot. That's the EURUSD chart. I was supposed to show you this one, and I can go through this trade, by the way. And there we go. There we are. Good. Sold the resistance there, and I will go through it on the chart. But at least there you can see, it's a live trade, and it makes me, 166 pips, I guess it is. So why? First of all, why did I take that trade on my other account that is not dollar bearish? Why? Well. Let's see. If you are supposed to have a start of the trend, at least, you need to have lower lows. That is a low. Then you need to have lower lows, lower high situation. That is what I should have sold, but I'm too tired to wait for that. So that is kind of what I'm expecting. So I just have a stop loss above here because that's previous high. It's a small scalp or whatever you guys call it out there. So I'm just expecting this one to continue lower, because if we have tomorrow have US CPI that is strong, this one is going to continue floating lower. Why didn't I take Euro, for example? Euro, for example, on the other side is very range bound, hasn't really broken out, hasn't really been very strong to the downside. So I'm just, okay, cool. I'm just going to wait for that. Where should I have sold that one? Should have probably have sold it up here. Well, I didn't. So yeah, I took the next best thing. So what am I expecting? What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at 10 pips profit on the pound dollar. That is, OK minus. And then I will load up a bigger load tomorrow, I think, or tonight. If we now get a lower low when we close below, what is it? If we close below this level here around 135.84, and then if you add these indicators that whoever King Mission or that King was called, and then we do these, and then we do that, and then no indicator can help you whatsoever. But if we get a lower low, we might get a retest of the same entry that I took today and going lower. That's kind of what we are seeing at the moment. So at this moment, that is pretty interesting. Hello, Ahmad. Happy to have you here. I saw pound dollar this AM. I mean, 4.00. I think that is dollars. I think that's $4. I think, or is it 400? The difference between Norway and America, and I'm tired, so I speak and think in Norwegian right now. So this is comma, okay? This is for $4, okay? 4 equals 4. And then if you do this in Norway, at least, that is 400. So I'm just, I'm just asking. Just want to be sure that we are on the same page. That's all. You sold GU last night? Yeah, I would have done that too if I just, was a bit more on the ball, I would say. I didn't know if that's when you sold. No, I didn't. No, I sold like literally a couple of minutes ago. Literally. Load up with the big boys. Yeah, loading up the big boys. That's what I'm going to do later on if this one goes in profit. So, cheers, mate. Also profits. Okay, so let's go through the markets one by one. Another one that you might want to watch is somebody asked in Traders Nick's channel and asked, hey, bro, twice by the way, how do you learn fundamental analysis? How do you learn these fundamentals? Any books you're recommending? And I replied, and I think that was just brushed off. So here we are. How do you learn fundamental analysis? Here's the answer. One, follow central banks. What are they doing? What do they want the market to do? How are they analyzing the market? They do tons of research for you, and they publish it for free. There we go. Now, how are you fundamentally trading following the central banks? How do you interpret if you don't understand what this central bank is telling you? Aha! I at least every week I give out 5 articles minimally in my Discord or something, and yeah, okay, cool. It goes 5, 6 articles every with analysis that is not paid for at all. That is free for you. And then what else do you do? Well, you look at this economic calendar thing. Okay, what does this mean? This means that if you go through the central bank and you have seen what they did look at first, CPI, secondly, unemployment, take those, and then you take the other indicators and see how is it really going. If you go to, for example, UK unemployment today, that was 4.5. And then you go to this indicator here, which is a dashboard. And then if you also go to the Central Bank of England, and they will probably figure out what their target is for the current unemployment rate. And it's currently at 4.5. Okay, cool. So in my measurement, I would say we should be, if it's good, it should be below COVID times. So in COVID, it was 3.8. We are currently at 4.5. So a bit high. We're still not there. That's how easy that was. And was a trend? Lower. That's great. And then you go into some other analysts, which they say that they're going to see increase in employment or whatever. If you go into financial news, they also have IMF. IMF has a prediction for GDP and for global GDP, and they just reduce it from 6 to 5.9 for 2021. Is that positive or negative? That is not positive for global growth. It's a bit less, but I guess market will price it in the end at some point anyways. And the other one is that the German growth has been slashed by 0.5%, and Japan's growth has been cut by 0.4%. Not great whatsoever. Another free research into the future that you didn't have to pay for yourself. There you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, is it FMC isn't FMC tomorrow, is it? I thought it was in November. Have I totally lost it or something? Wait a minute. Tomorrow. Oh, it's FOMC meeting minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah. I agree with you that, because when you say FOMC, Denise, and I'm like, what? Have I what? Yeah. Anyways, you're currently in a drawdown date. Sorry, did you buy yen pairs? That's what you're supposed to have done. Dad, you should have followed me. You should have been with me. So where's the most important time of the month to be at your charts at the beginning of the month? Currently we're at 12. What does that mean? We're in the middle. So we can actually have trend changes in around now. So if we have gone too fast, too hard, we might see a change trend in this season. So just be aware of beginning of the month is important, and I hope that goes out to all these Instagram traders, because I don't need to tell you, I can just show you. I think there's more better version of it is to be maybe not pound yen though, but okay, I guess I will try. Pound yen 1st of April, no 1st of September, it went a bit up. 1st of October, the bottom of it. Okay, then the middle of the month, this is the middle of the month, that was trend reversal, and that is a bit late, but okay, a bit late in August, but still that was the third week anyways. The trend change, and right now we are around 12th. Can we have a trend change? I'm not going to predict it, I'm not going to predict it, but I definitely have to have the open eyes for it. I need to look at my market. I need to look for the lows. I need to be aware of where I am. Where are we right now? We are at targets. We have accelerated everything. We have gone too far too fast. We can still day trade this one higher as we are still holding above 153.60. That's still like 70, 80 pips down. If you want to do that, yes, you're welcome. But other than that, I now see more volatility coming in, even if it's just a pullback to go higher again, or if it's actually a full reversal. That's totally up to the market to do. But what am I expecting right now? What is my trade plan? I don't have one, to be honest. Yen is in la la land at the moment. Yeah. And USD yen, who traded that? I can't remember who traded that. But anyways, that was a target for this week and month. That was 113.13. The extended target 113.76. And then the next target is 114. And if you take all those out, I think that's more than enough. I think that's more than enough profit. Because as a professional trader, and I am more worried about my profits than my stop losses. Okay. I am worried about how far are we going to go to take our profits? When are we going to change the trend? Where is it going to go against me? Not because I'm going to lose, but because I'm going to have less profits to show to, I don't have clients though, but to my clients, generally speaking, as a professional trader. So that is where that is what keeps me awake at night. And it's quite, I don't know if it's cliche in the end, but sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But that's at least what my psychology looks like. I don't want to lose profits. And that's why I would exit any time of the day up in these levels and reduce my lot size, reduce my my entry prices, reduce my risk exposure to the yen pairs, just in case they do a full reversal. And has that ever happened before? I can't imagine that it's ever gone skyrocketing and then back down again, skyrocketing back down again, skyrocketing back down again, a bit higher and then lower again. Of course, if they hit your target too early, you have to be very careful about what you do next. So okay, we have $5 in profit. Ooh, nice on $5. That was a nice entry. Hello, Trey. Hope you're doing well. Now I do use pivot points for my targets, and that's me and my indicators, I guess. But if you could look at dollar, technically speaking, right now, where are we right now? Okay. What is fundamental drivers do we majorly come out of the American Central Bank? That is our forefather, our God, and all those things, just for the fun of it. First of all, we have the American US election sending Biden win. Woohoo! That sends dollar down. At the same time, we have the stimulus coming in around March 2020, sends the dollar down, consolidate for the election, goes a bit down. Now we have made a double bottom. Now this is where they said they're going to taper. And what has happened ever since then? We have gone higher. So I have just calculated right now and say, okay, if this is the market where it's going to go, I need to feed my family. I need to feed my kids that I don't have at the moment. And if somebody knows that I have kids that I don't know about, please come forward. Please tell me so I can feed them too. Because I've not fed any kids this morning. And I'm looking for EU to 1400 and 13.95. That is an absolutely perfect take profit level investor. With entries around 1585 to 1625. GG just stopped out, but okay. Yeah, I know that would be a funny comment, eh? And some of you guys are here for the funny comments. I hope I'm funny today. I really do, because I just need to laugh off myself sometimes. Sometimes it is pretty miserable being a trader, and sometimes we make good decisions, and sometimes we make bad decisions, and in the end, it kind of sums up to be profit in the end. But yeah, I was not really happy. And I was awake until 4 a.m. this morning. Why? Because I was angry. I was disappointed. I was not happy. Did I get profits? Yes, I got profits. I'm okay. I'm alive. But did I want more? I wanted more. I was not happy because if I go through Aussie yen, if those who has received training from me, I'm going to train you guys now into how I think. I don't know if this is interesting to you, but I think it is, okay? There is a couple of times of the year I look for reversals. Third week of August, 1st of September, 1st of October. Those are prices I will almost blindly buy. And I would have gotten a fair share of money in those markets. But if you look at maybe was it Euro yen, New Zealand yen, hasn't really been that perfect. We got a low here, got some profits, woohoo. Went back down again, bought here. I did buy there, but it went lower low. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore. And that, of course, Thor and his hammer just said, bum. And we went higher. Your kids are in the future event. They will be arriving soon. Yeah, please tell me if they are lighting soon. Day says, I don't trade like you, Evan, but I enjoy the streams. Yeah, I know you do. Laughing off my own jokes is weird. Dade, are you coming here to Dade? Who else is gonna laugh at my jokes if I don't find it funny? Who else is gonna laugh? I don't know if you guys are laughing. Sit there behind your phone or iPad or computer or desk or whatever it is. You sit behind. Being able to laugh at yourself is a skill. Apparently, it is. Sorry that I've developed this smiling. Maybe I should be working in a restaurant where I'm just laughing all the time. But because apparently that is where a lot of bad things happens. Anyways, that's just me. We have to cause all of that. We are like thinking and watching charts. Yeah, it can be too serious sometimes, and yeah, I would say so too. So if we can get a lower low on this pound dollar thing today, I would be happy. So as everyone can see, $5.49 of 18 pips, 0.03 lot sell at 136 level ish. 136, 135.94, 7, if you were to be specific. So yeah, it's not a great trade, but it goes. Euro dollar is almost breaking lower. So Aussie, is that bearish? Is this bearish, my lovely, absolutely beautiful people? Nope. This is not bearish, so you can't sell that really. Not really. No. No, really. Can this turn bearish? Yes, absolutely. But right now, all the indicators, whatever you guys call it nowadays, is pointing higher. So, if I was to be a bullish, day trades, if there's anything technically, which is not my strategy entirely, I should have bought this morning. And I should be break even by now. And if it comes down there again, let me take it away. If I was supposed to be bullish and I bought this morning, it's coming back down again now, I'm gonna be, what do you call it? My MIA? Yeah. MIA. That is how I say Mia. Yeah. I will be MIA. That was that missing in action. If that makes a lower low. So what else? New Zealand dollar has some fantastic strength. and it came up to some level. I don't know which it was, but it was great because it's sold off. It doesn't make a lower low yet, but maybe tomorrow. So do remember, we do have a range here. So if you can break lower than 69.26, give or take, something like that, that would probably be perfect. And you're wondering, how's the market going, bro? DXY or dollar is mostly the driver of pairs. If dollar is strong and the other ones are strong, you will probably just go range bound. So until then, oh yeah. And then even USD CAD is going higher. I know people would like to see gold. I don't know what happened with that shenanigan though, but still bearish range ish. Not buying it yet, and I don't know what made that go higher. US 10-year, did it fall? It's falling. Okay, so here's the reason. This one fell a bit. But other than that, well, that's risk off though. So risk off, Nasdaq, risk. Yeah, okay. It came down to levels I wanted it to come down to yesterday. This level here didn't hold. This is like my last salute. So this needs to hold if I'm going to be any time close to buying this one. S&P 500 is breaking support, and I'm not interested anymore. I think this is the one at least. Yeah. So nah, not really. Not really interested at all. So sure, have fun with that one. I'm not going to take it. I don't have a higher high and higher low situation. I don't have bullish trend. I have a range that is threatening to fall, maybe-ish, something like that. Is this a good buy? Not really, because this was supposed to be a buy. It went up a bit, but then fell down again. Sellers took over, and now it is currently bearish. Woohoo! That is what is happening right there. And I don't know what that means. Trey. You have no gold. Well, I have buys on gold, but that is not technical. And for gold, it is what it is, I guess. Nabil Ali says, will gold have a sell-off? That is what I'm expecting. But I can't really know for sure until it actually does it, right? But in the matrix, gold is supposed to fall. Oh, what did you say? Oh, okay. I haven't seen you, Trey. I'm sorry. I have a little demo trade on USD Aussie going down. That is buying Aussie dollar. Okay. Yeah, sure. Technically, it's allowed. Technically, you're allowed. Yeah, technically, you're allowed. Okay, I don't know all these acronyms out there in this world. You know, it might have been namaste. It might have been nano. I don't know. Nanometer. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just trying to justify why I don't understand it. Sometimes you just have a brain that it doesn't know everything. So now I'm learning something new. Thank you very much. Oil. Let's talk about oil. Okay. This is interesting, okay? There is a CPI tomorrow. Okay? Market has, in my view, probably already priced in the price that is going to be coming tomorrow. I said 5.4. That's what they're priced in. Okay? Now, if that's going to exceed that number, we're going to see US oil going higher. But we have, I would say, a very elevated oil I think that 82 was a good take profit level, and I think I insisted. I think it was yesterday morning on London Live. That is yesterday, yeah, on the London Live, to take profits. No, sorry, yesterday was New York Open. Yesterday on New York Open Live, I hesitated for people to. Have you bought oil? That is a price. If you're not getting any better, that is supposed to be the target. If it goes higher from here, it is God. It is whatever the market. It is the market has been decided to go higher, but that is where you expect, generally speaking, in a normal market condition, to take profit, and 9 out of 10 times it does fall down again, or 8 out of 10 times. So there is most likely. Yeah. I thought you were frozen. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he paused me and like, is he frozen? I hope I'm not frozen. I hope I'm still alive. I think I'm still alive, kicking and still smiling. That's so funny. Anyways, so for US oil, I think the fireworks might be over, but if we have a strong CPI tomorrow, that might be the last hooray if you are into commodities. But you are supposed to be bullish on oil, so you probably want to wait a minute or two to see if we can get a new bullish trend. The other friend of yours is nat gas, natural gas Henry Hub. So what really happened here was we went up to 6.5 almost. That is well, let me do that. That is Europe or China, sorry, CH, and Europe trying to buy contracts or gas for the winter. We all remember that demand for gas is going higher. We all know that we're coming for a winter in Europe and China. We all know that, generally speaking, we are seeing price pressure on oil, on commodities, on your timber, at least it was, on your cars, on your houses, on everything that has a price has a pressure to the upside. Oil. If you live in the UK, pretty a bit more than the other a bit more price pressure on oil in the UK more than other places, but it seems to be resolved. And I don't know how much it was. Was it 3 times or 2 times, 3 times the normal price or something? So yeah, that is important to know. So when the European Commission or whatever who it was who said it was they're going to start investigating what happens to price. Why? Well, first of all, technically trading, a lot of people will stop out of their positions. Stop losses. Okay. Then there is demand. Then there is lack of supply. Then there is the whole market just going in one direction, kind of a thing. But yeah. EivindFX, just a question there in regards to pair like Nasdaq, S&P 500 US, or US 30. What do you think about the phrase buy and hold, since these pairs usually just go up? That is a strategy that I personally use. Why? Let me see if I can find it very quickly. Buy and hold strategy. S&P, I guess. B500. And then you will go through these research, and you would find some kind of answer. And why is buy and hold still the best strategy? Because that is the reason for, I'm just going to give you reasons. The reason for why buy and hold in the stock market is the quote unquote best strategy is because 5 days out of the year is where there's most volatility. So trying to time the market, at least the stock market index, is difficult to do that because you don't know which 5 days out of the year it's going to be. So it's like tossing a tennis ball out of the train between Oslo and Trondheim, which is, I don't know how far is it, 800 kilometers. So either side is a possibility. There's going to be a bucket somewhere along that 800 kilometer stretch, and you're supposed to be right 5 times. It is difficult. The other one is that the market is quote unquote rigged for markets to go higher. There is going to be downturns and there is going to be difficult times, but there might not always be a direct bullish trend, but in the end it does. Yeah, nothing changed in the Gulf, eh? Yeah, that's pretty true. There is a phone call coming in, but let me see if I can ask what it is. If it's important, then we need to take that phone call next time. Always family first. But yeah, if you were to buy these pairs, would you just hold them or would you have a TP? I wouldn't have a TP on S&P 500, not whatever, not gas. Okay, I'm gonna just pick it. You know. And there we are back. So I guess I can hear you guys. I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, it's green still. Gold is dropping like a ton of bricks. I hadn't seen that one though, but that's always fun. So I would buy Nasdaq, S&P, Russell, Dow Jones out of the clear blue when it's a bullish trend. And I will have take profit on oil, and I will have take profit. Yeah, well, I take profit on oil and more like commodities because oil can turn around you. It is less likely to, like, you know. Okay, that is a pullback and a half. But yeah, so S&P 500, I would just generally. Okay, I was supposed to go to oil. Sorry, oil. Thank you. That's why I landed on gold. So we have major pullbacks from like 76 to 62. So right now it's very bullish though. But you know, if you have bought at 64 and go all the way down to negative 36, you need to be aware of what trend it is and what time of the market it is. But generally speaking, I would take the profit and monthly targets. But yeah, there we go. That's always fun. What else? That is gold, silver. How are you doing? Just in between. Okay. Anyone else on the Swissy pairs? I don't know if anyone should, but higher high on Aussie, higher high on pound on CAD, lower low on euro, pound Swissy just in between New Zealand Swissy. So Swissy is like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Has gold dropped? Pound gold dropped more? Pound has dropped more since we last saw it. Okay, cool. Gotta go. Welcome. Gold is a black gold. Yeah, I would actually agree. So let's do this. Let's go through the markets. Let's go through some setups for tomorrow that we can trade, or not trade, but see what we can do. And I would then price this in here, going bearish. And I probably have to wait for tomorrow at least, minimally, to go down there and then that. So if we can get this kind of market and sell it around 73.41, that would be great. And I don't have any trade plans here. I don't have any trade entries here because it's still bullish. So that's if you're trading the dollar bullish move, euro, dollar. I think you can say that you might have a trend now, and you might say to sell around 15.5, 15.54 at around London Open. And if you live in America like the knees do, you can put a limit order in. Oops. And you'll be like, okay, cool. Let's see how it goes. And of course, it's not big, and it's just stop loss above previous high and all those things. But you still do your job. You still follow the trend. You still are able to fulfill what you're supposed to do. But yeah, sure. So if this one falls more, I'll actually take profit for the day. And if we now go higher tomorrow and everything goes absolutely bananas, well, then you've still done your job. In my views. So yeah, no shame in trying. No shame in trying in a bearish trend. Pound, I will still say the same things. No shame in not trying. Hopefully we get a lower low right today, around 135.5, so we can come back again to this resistance and sell that around London Open tomorrow. It's the saying we have in America: oil is a limited commodity in high demand. Yeah, especially America, where you have all these big trucks and you have John Deere that needs a fuel after 2 days of driving around because it uses a half a tank a day. But yeah. Hello, Amar. You just joined. Yeah. Welcome. How can I help you? Maxwell, we are here. Oh yeah. That's great. That's always fun. So for those new traders, you're wondering what am I doing? I sold pound or dollar at around 135.94, which is probably like 24. That's like here, give or take. Yeah, I'm at 16 pips in profit. So I guess it goes. You know. But it's not like fantastic trade, but it is what it is. I just want to hear you talk. Oh, yeah, maybe I should set up some kind of podcast where I'm just talking to myself and you guys are just listening in. That could be fun. Perry, Angie, Wayne is your indicator. I'm not Wayne, by the way. But Wayne's Pivots Pro, which I'm using at this moment with these labels, is it free? No, that is not free. But if I change to this indicator, that doesn't scream out the prices, but you can still see prices at the same levels, still the same levels. That one is free. But what's the difference here? Or it just moved up that I didn't see it. Okay, so this one is free. So if you go to YouTube, as you are on, and you search for Introduction to Pivot Points, and you find my face, in the link, and in that video, I show you how to apply it in MT4 and TradingView. And also in the description, there is link to MT4 and link to TradingView indicator. So if you need those ones, there you go. Is it free? Yes. Do not worry. Just joining. What trades are we looking out for right now? I'm looking for lower lows on Euro dollar, Aussie dollar, pound dollar, New Zealand dollar. I currently sold pound dollar at around 135.94.7. I'm currently, whatever that pips is, in profit. And I haven't taken to break even yet. But yeah, it is there. So at this moment, just waiting for dollar bullishness. Yen's has gone skyrocketing, and oil has hit targets. Yen's has hit targets, and S&P 500, Nasdaq is not bullish, so I'm not really buying them yet because they are just not there. But sure. I see you. Thank you, Ivan. Sorry for mentioning. No. It says EivindFX just underneath my name. You can see here. It says Ivan. Oh, that's always fun, bro. But yeah, Perry, you're welcome. And if you are wondering about more, there is also a recently strategy video linked to this pivot point posted on Friday. That's mostly how I'm gonna promote that thing. But I don't want to, because I don't want to be violent or anything. So here we are. But yeah, EivindFX, that's what you can search for, and then you will probably find some YouTube videos. That's always nice. So what else? Can we buy pound yen? It's a higher high, higher low situation. We have support, we have bullishness, we have everything technically. Is this a great buy situation? Scalping situation? This morning, yes, that was your buy price. The only question is, does price by tomorrow London Open break below 153.70? As long as price is above, technically, the local support of 153.71, we are allowed to technically still buy it. And where's the target? Well, target for tomorrow is still up here. But then, are you going to hold it for long? Are you going to hold it for the day? Are you going to hold it for the hour? That comes down to your strategy, not mine. I only point out where you can be day trading for tomorrow, and then you can make your choices yourself. That's all you. What would I do? I would probably sell pound dollar more than buying pound yen, but there we go. What is the relationship between the US 10-year T-note, which is the US yield, treasury bonds, which is a safe haven that is considered to be the safest asset to purchase or hold, DXY, which is the dollar index, which is currency, which is the value of the American economy, and gold, which is a safe haven as well as American dollar, and as well as gold is mostly traded against the dollar. So what's the relationship? It's a triangle. It's a love and hate triangle, basically. So if we have the 10, let's do that one instead. 10-year T note, when the yield goes higher, that is risk on. In the same situation, US dollar tends to fall and gold tends to go higher. When the 10-year goes lower, dollar tends to rise and gold tends to fall. So you not necessarily directly would look at the 10-year T-note treasury bond and say, if this yield is going higher, gold is going to fall. But it has been a very specific trade lately, or this year. And if you're looking into the dollar and versus the gold, there is a bit different movements for the demand for the different assets. But generally speaking, if the dollar is rising, you would also see gold falling. So they're interrelated. They are very much independent, but also moved by each other, because when you take money from somewhere, it's like not biology class, a science class, where you go from solid to like was it gas? From solid to gas, in science class, the The energy never disappeared. It never moved anywhere. It just went to different shape, right? So if you are buying, let's say you are buying the 10-year, you need to get it from somewhere. You probably have invested them somewhere. So you would probably sell the dollar, right? Or if you're buying, if you're buying dollar, you're probably buying dollar because you want to buy the 10-year T-note. Okay? So there is like a relationship there where you take your money from Australia, for example, over to America. And then Aussie dollar would fall pretty hard because dollar gets stronger, Aussie gets weaker, and money never escapes the economy or the matrix. But remember, if you see COT reports, if you see how much people have in their accounts, you see that has risen. More people are on the fence at the moment, and large institutions are less likely to invest at this very moment because they are seeing danger signals for the future as slowing growth in America that is not as great anymore. There might be seeing increased COVID cases, if that ever matters. They might be seeing a crackdown in China and regulatory in China going higher, where they are cracking down on Bitcoin. They want to ban private media. They want to regulate companies. What happened to Jack Ma, by the way? Hello, where did that guy happen to go? And it just disappeared. Why? He most likely became too powerful for the Chinese government. I don't know. But why did it disappear? Why was he all of a sudden a problem? And that is, for investors, China has been a different play that you can play out, but really where you can be buying into manufacturing that in the end will lead to coming to Europe, and in the end you will be buying the same play. You will be buying commodities, or you would be buying a bulk. What do you call it? We call it bulk in shipping, because there's going to be more demand for shipping because there's going to be more demand for Chinese goods. There's a whole full circle. And then now, what do you do now? Regulatory challenges is a big scare off for investors. Okay, so just have that in mind. Why must it? Why should you be using? Why should I be using that? Well, bro, hear me out. That was the fastest thing that I can think of. Okay, that was the fastest thing I can think of. Okay, should we use the engine that goes into the drive shaft, that goes out to the wheels, and then the amount of energy that you need to spend, like the fuel tank that you need to put into this engine that will go back into the wheels, and that will create momentum. Was that a better one? Probably not. That is more physics, if that wasn't important. And maybe I'm talking to someone who has university degrees or high school degrees or something degrees. I'm sorry, but I will find something else next time. No, they didn't kill Jack Ma. They just made him go solid and put him into somewhere in hiding and just told him to shut up your mouth. Jack Ma is actually still alive. If you're going to believe the Chinese government. But yeah, he was all over the world, talking nicely, all of a sudden became too big. I think they wanted to crack down on Alibaba because it became too big and then won't drive control. Who says? Umar says you don't want to listen to my voice. So I think what you guys should be following at the moment is this financial juice that's free for you. There's a summary up here what you need to know, and you can also, simplify it for Forex, indices, macro, risk, and all those things. But yeah, other than that, we probably should be also looking into the economic calendars. We probably also should look into news, institutional research. We probably should look into what Danske Bank, Saxo Bank, Citibank, MUFG, UOB are thinking about the future. Make a consideration, generally speaking, who makes the right choices in the end, and just follow them. And also understanding what are they looking into when they're doing their research. If you're wanting more into fundamental analysis, and also, of course, most important, central banking statements, read what do they say, then read the interpretations of whatever analysis out there that does say something about that, and then you make up your opinion. And then I just made some really important points today on the euro dollar, just to make that very fast so I can have it quickly for you. Okay, dollar index, sorry, that was the wrong one. So in this moment, the American central bank said, hey, we are going to support the economy. Dollar goes down. This is the election, dollar goes down. This is the tapering, dollar goes up. All right, there you go. Hope you're having a fantastic day. If you want to find me, it is EivindFX as down there. I have around 4,500 followers. Pretty small, but I still have a small family, so that's where you can find me. And I am probably going to go live soon, so you can go subscribe and also subscribe to his channel, of course, so you can get more content of me every Tuesday at least. Okay, have a good day. Bada bim, boom.
Hey guys,
See you
thanks
soon.
for tuning in to today's stream. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to follow today's guest, by the way, on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to A1 Trading here on YouTube for more market coverage, trade ideas, and special guests. Our streams are made possible thanks to our sponsors, all of which can be found down below in the description. If you're looking for a new broker, consider checking out the links down below. We've partnered with a few brokers that we think you should check out. By signing up with one of these brokers, our company will receive a small affiliate commission, which does help us stay here on the air creating free stuff for you guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you back